This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Tuesday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
I could kill Eddie. How could I refuse Kirsty when it was him what signed up all these extras in the first place?
Oh, I doubt he gave the costumes a second thought.
You're doing a lovely job, Clara. Really you are. The Kings all get an attendant now there's extras. Might be worth getting their costumes out of the way first. They ought to look the part, don't you think? What's in here?
Couple of curtains and eiderdowns, I think. Peggy sent 'em over. I was that low on any material for new costumes. Kirsty's got everyone dropping stuff off.
Eiderdowns, really? What are you supposed to do with them?
Anything quick and preferably with Wonder Web.
Well, there's no need to jettison your high standards.
Susan, will you stop rifling through the fabric and actually help me? Otherwise we'll both be late to the dairy.
Oh, there's some lovely stuff in here, Clara.
It's Lillian's. And the fabric's no good on its own. I need people to sew it.
Oh, I know. I'd help more, only I've got this little munchkin to look after. Chris was out late last night at some horse emergency.
I thought you said you're my unofficial assistant.
When I'm not watching Martha.
Well, so what are you doing here?
Well, saw your text at 5 this morning telling me you might be late for work and Martha was wide awake, so...
I've been up since 4 to get a head start.
4 o'clock?
Well, how else am I meant to get it all done for Thursday's dress rehearsal with the dairy? 2 markets this week. I ain't finished the cakes. I got mistletoe to bunch up and Christmas is on the doorstep.
Anyway, when I saw you were awake, I thought I could bring Martha here and save her waking up Neil.
Ah, well, Eddie spark out, so that makes 2 of them.
Oh! Oh, look at this.
Don't even think about it, Susan.
What?
Your costumes are finished.
I wasn't thinking of me. I was thinking more of my attendant.
Who have you got?
That Denise from Lovell James.
Oh.
I told Kirsty I'm not going to have Molly or Tilly Button lolloping behind me when I enter Herod's palace. Denise would look lovely in this bluey green.
Really? If I were traipsing round the village in December, I wouldn't want to be doing it in flimsy summer silks.
Flimsy summer silk.
I'll make whatever I can, and you can choose for yourselves.
Actually, you might have a point there, Clary.
Well, thank you, Your Highness. Now, can you take that cloak off and make yourself useful? We've got to be in the dairy in an hour.
What could it be?
Drum roll.
Yay! Christmas socks!
Well, I know you like wearing festive socks on the day, so I thought you should have these early.
Oh, thank you, Alice.
Have you had puddings before?
No. Puddings are definitely a Carter Christmas first in the sock department.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
I wasn't sure we were doing presents, you and me.
Oh, no, I saw them while I was out and I couldn't resist. They're just a little something. Hope you don't mind.
Mind? I'll be wearing these babies first thing Christmas morning. And, thank you for meeting me so early.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Do you need to work out how to split Martha's time over Christmas?
Oh, you two look like you're enjoying a nice crisp morning.
Helen, how are you?
Good, thank you, Alice.
Amy was telling me how busy it gets for you at Christmas.
Was she?
Yeah, we met up in Birmingham yesterday.
Oh, right. You saw her. Was Usha there?
No, just us.
Birmingham is a bit of a trek.
Well, we thought it'd be sort of in the middle. She was driving over from Coventry.
She's in Coventry.
Yeah, she and Usha...
Yeah, Amy and Usha are at Usha's brother's place in Coventry for a few days, Chris.
Oh. So it's just you getting everything ready for Christmas itself?
Oh, I know. Shiv sent word about his brand new home cinema system.
Yep.
Exactly. Sold to the 2 Franks women.
But they'll be back before Saturday.
Well, I think They'll be with ship for a few more days.
You're going to be alone for Christmas.
Chance would be a fine thing. I'm not busy. Speaking of which, I'd better get on. Good to see you both. Bye.
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 What was that about?
Poor Alan.
Oh, there's Mum with Martha. Better go grab her.
I'll come with you.
Kirsty?
Oliver. Oh, sorry, I was just...
Asleep on your feet by the look of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Just to say, we've had a mix-up with booking at the front desk. So we're offering the party a complimentary spa treatment. It's 3 guests under the name Terence.
Oh, of course. Oh, gosh. Sorry again, Oliver.
It's okay, no one saw.
Oh, you did, and you're my boss.
Well, you do look exhausted. Mysteries taking their toll?
Oh, don't ask. It's just one challenge after another. I was up until this morning, I was working on a costume for one of the extras.
What skills you have.
Oh, not really. Just the basics. I only offered because I felt so bad for poor Clary.
It'll be great, I'm sure. Oh.
Whatever it is I made is a disaster, Oliver. And then later I'm going to get a load of notes from Linda to pass on to the cast, and, well, her notes can be a little...
I know, yes.
Sometimes it feels like I'm the sponge that's supposed to absorb all the jobs that no one else wants to do.
Producing something like this is certainly challenging.
I started it to keep me occupied outside work, but now it's taken over my life.
No, we're on the blueberry ripple, Susan. Make sure you've got the right labels.
I can't stop thinking about it, Clary. Oh, Christopher said, leaving the vicar at Christmas. What was she thinking?
It's just like Alan said. They've gone to her brother's to enjoy the holidays.
No, I'm not so sure. Poor Alan.
Chris said Alan seemed happy about it.
Did he though, really? Or did he just say that to save face?
Right, that's the blueberry ripple done.
Right, you are. What are we doing next?
Mango, I think. Let's clear this lot up. Labels are in the stock room.
Can't believe she's left Alan. Christmas.
Make it sound like they're getting a divorce.
Could be the first crack in the dam.
Susan.
And he's been so good with Alice and Chris this whole time. I feel terrible. I'm surprised you don't feel any guilt.
Me? Why?
Why? Because it was your George who sent that gif out into the world, made poor Alan the laughing stock of the village. And it happened at your vow renewal ceremony. I bet that's what caused the ruck that made her leave.
Oh, no. You don't think that's really it, do you, Susan?
So, what time shall I pick her up Saturday?
Well, I was thinking you ought to have Martha on Christmas Eve. Wake up with her in the morning.
But...
It'll be lovely for Susan and Neil too. They've done a lot for her since she arrived in the world.
Yeah, but it's her first Christmas. Are you sure you don't...
Yeah, look, I'll have her for the rest of Christmas Day and Boxing Day. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. If you're sure.
Actually, it'll be better for me to have her once my preparations for Christmas dinner are out of the way.
Not regretting offering to take it on, are you?
No. You know what Mum's like. I want her to put her feet up, but I bet she'll be right there lending a hand.
She will.
It's been nice though, you know? Having lots to organise, taking on the responsibility.
No wonder you look so...
Drained.
I was going to say content, happy. Like the old Alice.
Clary's produced 15 new costumes overnight, and all I've managed is one that looks like a sack of potatoes. Honestly, Oliver, I need motivating, never mind the cast.
I find if you manage the small things, the big things work themselves out.
Oh, I can feel them sagging under the weight of remembering their lines, and being in the right locations for the scenes, and in the right costumes. Not to mention Linda's notes. How do I raise their spirits?
Just be yourself, Kirsty. You're a natural leader.
I seriously doubt that.
You are. Yes, your style is certainly different from Linda's. Thank goodness for small mercies. But people respond to you.
Oh, not when I'm passing on notes, they don't.
I think that if you start with a compliment and then move to what can be improved, people are more open to your suggestions.
Well, if they don't start quarrelling.
Well, that's often down to really simple factors, like if they're cold or hungry. Best solution for that is a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, you'd be surprised how amenable people are after the smallest gesture of goodwill. Reminds them they're part of something bigger, that they're appreciated. Takes the tension right out of it.
Of course it does. Why didn't I think of that?
Perhaps you have a bit too much on your plate?
Oh, there is that.
Well, what about a cast celebration to look forward to once the production's over?
Oh, yeah.
You could have some awards even. It worked for the Canterbury Tales.
I'm not sure Lindra'd stretch to that.
Then allow me. Grey Gables would be happy to sponsor them. A few trophies or certificates, maybe a couple of prizes.
Oh, really, Oliver?
Yes.
Oh, we could make them fun ones, to keep it light. Things did get a bit competitive last time.
Good point. Let's see now. Most fluffed lines?
Yes! Speediest costume change.
Perfect. Let's get these down while the grey cells are firing.
See? He looks perfectly fine, Susan.
Looks can be deceiving, Clary. That there could be a man on the precipice of marital breakdown.
If you say so.
Oh, he's coming over. Act normal. Alan!
Hello, you two. Are you here for the flowers?
Flowers? No, we...
You looked a bit lonely there for a minute by the crib.
I was just rearranging the shepherds and enjoying a moment with it.
Chris tells me who she left.
To see her brother, Shiv, yes.
So she'll be back then?
Well, of course.
When?
Well, Christmas is a time for family.
Exactly, which is why we thought it a bit odd. Who's she leaving Christmas week?
No, it's not odd at all. Nice for her to get a proper break.
Is it?
Yes, it's been a while since she's seen Shiv.
So, what will you do for Christmas?
Me?
Oh, you can come to ours.
Oh, no, honestly, no, that's so generous
If
of
it's
you.
coming to anyone's, it'll be ours.
No, really,
It's
Clary.
the least we can do after George's shenanigans.
Water under the bridge, Clary. Don't give it a second thought.
Lunch at ours then, and you can spend the evening at Clary's.
It's really not necessary.
Jesus wouldn't leave his fellow man alone at this time of year.
Yes, but I really have so much to do.
And what's Christmas if it's not a time of giving and receiving?
Well, I find it's also a time of reflection.
Oh, reflect with us then. Over lunch, Vicar.
Followed by tea and games at ours.
I really don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Yes.